something you normally see. Now, I'm going to show you another one which is easier to see. All right? Very common, they bury them in the ground. It's an artillery shell. It's also a command IED. It's down this way. I mean, this one's pretty easy. It's partially uncovered right now, so you can recognize it easily. What they do is they bury these things in the sand so they're not visible at all. As you can see, it's connected to a phone. What they do to mark the locations of where they put them is they put things around them that may or may not make sense to the area. You notice all the rocks are pretty normal rocks, right? And this would normally be buried in the ground. But they have a marker. The one rock that doesn't belong, a piece of concrete. That's how they can tell they've buried an IED there. This one is a 155 millimeter projectile, artillery shell, wired up is an IED.
I have a question.
Yes?
The moving hurt locker, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was. He disabled those kind, right?
Yeah, they're easily disabled.
Okay.
You just got to make sure you cut the right wire.
Yeah.
Can you just pull out both of the wires from it? It'll explode automatically.
You got to watch doing that because it can. So all it takes is one little piece of electrical current on a squib, and it blows. So you got to cut the right wires on these things.
So what if you see it from far away? Can't you just shoot it?
If you see it from far away, how do you know? If it's buried in the ground, you can't recognize it. The thing that they teach people is everything and anything can be disguised as an IED. Anything. So some of them are very hard to detect and find. And this is one of the ones. If it's buried, the only way the enemy knows it's here is once it's buried, there's a rock that doesn't make sense. A piece of concrete in the middle of the desert. Why is that there? There's regular rocks around. Why is there a piece of concrete? There's structures around.
So you gotta watch every single thing.
Every single thing. That would be their markers, that concrete rock right there. Now let's walk back in there and get out of this dusty area. I'll show you some simpler ones.
There's one in the bag.
Now down here, we have a truck. We have a truck here.
The ID under it.
We have an easy ID to see. Again, it's an artillery shell set up on a time fuse. It's just sitting there. Very easy to find and recognize. Blows up. But sometimes stuff doesn't look like a bomb. If you walk over here, I'll show you another one. Where I'm standing right here. Standing in the middle here, there's two IEDs within 5 feet of me. Okay? The first IED is actually that traffic cone right there. Pick it up. Pick the traffic cone up. Damn! There's your IED.
Hold it up, please.
Any day now.
Now there's another IED in here.
The crown.
If you walk over here, I have a 55-gallon drum, but something doesn't make sense about it.
It's
There's
wrapped.
a wire coming out of it. I look in here. The wire's going to a time device. So that tells me that, yeah, there's really something wrong with this drum that doesn't make sense. If this drum is picked up, you will find hidden underneath of it another IED. Okay?